Welcome, Aquarius, to weekly timeless ghetto reading by Sapphire Queen 999. If you're new to the channel, then welcome. If you're returning, then it's always a pleasure to have you guys on back. I would like to begin my reading today by thanking all of you guys, the fans, the viewers, the watchers, because I noted that there was a small increase in some of my readings, and I'm guessing that it has to do a lot with you guys and the work you guys do behind the scenes, just telling other people about my channel. So I really appreciate everything that you guys do by spreading the word, by clicking like, by watching completely, by subscribing, by ringing the bell, by sharing. Everything you guys do has, grown to show that it's working, because my views are going up, like I said. And I'm really glad that the messages are resonating with you guys, and that's the reason why you guys keep coming on back. So if you're new to the channel, let me introduce how I like to get my readings to you. I like to pick up energies from your recent past, your present, and near future. And then at the end, I like to give you what I call an overall energy by reading the bottom of the deck cards. I would like to also remind everyone that these messages are general messages, that these messages are intended for entertainment purposes only, so that they may or may not resonate with you at this time, Aquarius. Also, keep in mind that these messages are timeless messages, so that they can be clarifying something that has already happened in your past, something that may be happening in the now, or something that has yet to come. If the message does resonate with you, don't forget to press like, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell, and don't forget to hit share and send this message to all of your Aquarius friends. Okay, so today I will be using the In Between Tarot, and that will be followed by the Tarot de la Nut, followed by the Line Strider Tarot Mini. So let's get right to your message, Aquarius. So for your first four cards in the recent past, you have the Chariot in reverse, followed by the Queen of Cups, followed by the Five of Wands, followed by the Nine of Wands in reverse. So what I'm getting out of this energy, Aquarius, is that you were feeling stuck about, wanting to give your love to someone who you probably held really close to your heart. Someone who made you feel conflicted and confused at times. You see how this queen is there holding her head, and she's like stressed out. I mean, with her head down, looking down to the ground like she's stressed out. Yes, that's what I meant to say. Because she feels like every day is like a new battle when having to come in contact with you. And she or he feels like, they failed at this connection. Like there's no point of fighting and defending it anymore, because they failed at it. And with your next four cards, you have the King of Cups, followed by the Judgment card, followed by the Six of Cups, followed by the Ace of Pentacles. And what I'm getting out of that energy, Aquarius, is that, you were, you were offering all the love that you could give. You decided that this is who you want to be with, that this is who you want to, love. But they weren't seeing it that way, They were probably thinking that you weren't loving them the way you should, because when you guys first got together, they remembered that things were slightly different. You guys used to have fun, y'all used to laugh, y'all used to kid around, and at that time it was so easy being part of this new beginning of this relationship, because it brought abundance in terms of happiness, not just financial. It brought stability, because you were someone that your person felt they could have fun with, and you felt that you could have fun with them too. And then for your last four cards, you have the Seven of Cups, followed by the Seven of Pentacles, followed by the Star card in reverse, followed by the Judgment card again. And what I'm getting out of this is that, someone was being made other offers, and they were actually thinking about considering pursuing some of these offers, and this was not what, neither of you guys were either wishing for. You weren't wishing for your partner to want to entertain any other love offers, and your partner wasn't wishing for that either. But, you guys had to make a decision whether you were going to respond to these offers, or stay true to one another. So let's move on to your present energies. For your first 4 cards in the present, you have the 4 of Coins, followed by the 8 of Pentacles, followed by the Death card, followed by the 2 of Pentacles. So what I'm getting out of this energy is that, both of you guys held each other very close and very dear to each other's hearts. And neither of you guys were ready or willing to let go of this connection. And both of you guys were willing to put in all the work that you had to put in order to be able to overcome whatever temptations have interfered with this connection. And y'all want to put all those temptations and all those offers and all those, moments of being promiscuous, those thoughts to death in order for y'all to be able to transform and move forward with this connection that brings, happiness, it brings stability and security. And for the next 4 cards, you have the Knight of Cups, followed by the 8 of Wands, and the Knight of Cups is in reverse, I'm sorry about that. Followed by the 8 of Wands upright, followed by the 3 of Wands upright, and the Temperance upright. And what I'm getting out of this energy is that, even though y'all both want to communicate, no one wants to put in work, the work right now, because, y'all both tired of having to demonstrate and prove. Why is it that, your person just can't understand that you love them? Or why is it that you can't just understand that they love you? And, even though it may seem like no one's really giving up love, love is all you guys do for one another. Because, y'all make sure that one another is always good. Y'all got each other's backs. And with this 8 of Wands, I'm thinking that you guys are going to communicate about, things that y'all been holding on to, things that y'all been praying, thinking, maybe if I have patience, if I have faith, these things would just go away. And, you guys are tired of waiting to discuss these things because these things haven't, gotten fixed on their own. So now it's time to discuss them and see what we could solve working together as a team. And then for your last 4 cards in the present, we have the King of Wands in reverse, followed by the 5 of Wands, followed by the Queen of Wands in reverse, followed by the Fool. So what I'm getting out of this energy is that both of you guys are feeling, not sexy. Y'all both feeling insecure. Y'all both feeling conflicted. Like y'all gotta compete with one another's attention in order to be able to, to pursue y'all happiness. I don't know. You guys are twisted. Y'all need help. Okay, let's move on to your near future energies. So for your first 4 cards in the near future, you have the Tower upright, followed by the Temperance upright, followed by the Hangman in reverse, followed by the Devil in reverse. And what I'm getting out of this energy is that you had a realization that your patience and your faith has paid off, because you're no longer stuck or confused on whether or not you want to remain in this connection and continue to be with this person, because you decided to let go of the temptations that were misleading you, that were misguiding you, and were putting you at risk of losing the person that you do love. And now I'm thinking, from reading everything, I'm thinking that you were the one that was being made all the offers, and you were the one that was thinking about going astray and leaving your lover. All right, so let's move on to the next 4 cards. So in the next 4 cards, you have the Judgment in reverse, followed by the 2 of Wands, followed by the Ace of Cups, followed by the Magician. And what I'm getting out of this is that, regardless of the decision you made, which was probably none because you chose to stay, this decision is something that now you have to put into action. Now you have to be able to prove to this person that you not only chose them, but that, you really do love them, and that you want to grow with them, and that you want to, manifest into whatever it is that makes them feel fulfilled. Whatever their idea of true love is, you want to be able to offer them that. So with your last 4 cards, we have the, what is that? The Two of Cups, followed by the Nine of Swords in reverse. So the Two of Cups is in reverse and the Nine of Swords is in reverse. You have the Eight of Cups upright and the Six of Pentacles upright. And what I'm getting out of this energy is that, you know, if you guys were to break up, you know, it may not cause that much stress, but it would not be beneficial towards neither of you guys, because you guys will end up being alone. You guys will end up probably picking up an addiction just to cope with the fact that you're no longer with each other. And even though you might be in denial about missing each other and stressing the fact that you're not, you know, and with this Eight of Cups, I'm guessing that, you know, yeah, even if you walk away, all you're going to do is walk into a liquor store or see the corner of a weed dealer or something just to help you cope with this separation. And with the Six of Pentacles, you know, this is where you're invested. This is where you belong. And Spirit is telling you to stay put. All right, so let's move on to your overall energies with the bottom of the deck cards. So for the bottom of the deck cards, you have, your first card is the World in reverse. And that's being followed by the Moon upright. And that's being followed by the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And what I'm getting out of this energy, Aquarius, is that, you know, you chose not to leave this person. And a lot of things came out to light during, you know, your moments of insecurities. Because, you know, this person realized that you were entertaining other options. And even though you may have not done it, you thought about it. And, you know, it made them feel like you no longer believed in this connection, like you no longer wanted to be a part of or invest into it. But, you know, thankfully you chose to stay, and, you know, you chose to stay, and, you know, things will grow and blossom into something very beautiful, Aquarius. So this is what I have for you guys this week. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, don't forget to press like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell so that you can be made aware of future readings. And don't forget to hit share and send this to all the Aquarius in your social circle. Thanks again for all the support. And, you know, I'm going to keep up my due diligence of getting these readings to you on a weekly basis. And I hope you guys continue to support me and to follow me. Thank you, and see you guys next week. Bye.